Hey guys, what's up? My name is Yeleni. We're here to do a tarot reading for you today, collective. Collective, you are definitely hard to ignore right now by somebody. You are somebody that you're tired of somebody's deceptions, people's deceptions, to be honest, in different types of relationships, like love relationships, friends, family. You're starting to be more practical in the dreams that you have or the aspirations that you had with certain people in your life. You are already taking action in separating yourself from them because you no longer trust these people. Okay, you feel that it's already a time for healing of people's deceptive ways, and you're applying that practicality in your 3D realm like crazy. Like, you're realizing who is worthy to work on like partnerships with, even if it's friends, family, lovers, etc. But I see you that you are in the Queen of Swords energy and the Nine of Swords. Like, you are creating massive boundaries that people cannot ignore it. Like, they feel your change. Like, the message that you're trying to get across to them is literally in their faces. If they choose to ignore it, that's another thing. But here, like, some people, they've pretended like they don't notice your needs, like they don't notice your love, your affection, your efforts, and it's like you're over it. You're over it. It could be family as well here, right? With the 10 of Pentacles. But you're also releasing a lot of people from your life, like exes, ex-loves here. And that's what's really like taking you to another level in your life. A fiery climax approaches. Okay, you might be doing this since Aries season. You maybe started off like by releasing your exes, and then it started shifting to friendships and family, etc. But you're moving forward in your life. Like, you are no longer holding back for absolutely nobody, and it's pretty clear. Okay. What other messages do you have here for the collective? The Emperor. There's a father here that might be noticing that you no longer show the same interest, the same love, the same care. Like, maybe not just towards them. And this is the father's bride. Yeah, like there's somebody here that you might not be noticing so much, like, or something, that you're no longer their bride. Like, I'm not saying the father's bride, but it's like you're no longer like, people get a wife to kind of get them to do their laundry, their chores, or this or that. Like, you're no longer doing their bidding for them. Like, you're no longer your family's wife. You're no longer your friend's wife. You're no longer your ex's wives, even though you were never wifed up. And even if you're a man, like maybe you're the type of man that you take care of your loved ones. You do the dishes, you mop, you sweep, you do certain things in your life, right? Or emotionally, you're open, you're there for others, you are there to help them feel loved and supported, like a wife, like the symbolic meaning, right? So it's kind of like they see that you are taking action in a very serious way with the Emperor, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, especially if you're in Aries. And you're going towards new beginnings in your life that are gonna be more fulfilling to you emotionally here. You're starting new cycles in your life emotionally, and you're taking action unapologetically. Like, you're being fearless. You don't care who notices and who doesn't. You're in the Empress energy. So you are definitely aligned with your masculine and your feminine energy, your light and your dark. You're not afraid to be loving, but you're also not afraid to be an asshole. You're not afraid to be emotional, but you're not afraid to take action where it's necessary here. And that is something very powerful. Like I said, like, your movement is something that is being seen. There's a Rocky movie like playing, like being advertised on Netflix, and he's like all beat up, and he right. So it's like you're tired, it's like you're tired of constantly receiving people's beatings, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, even physically for some. You know what I mean? You're working on a lot of healing here, Sagittarius, Taurus energy, and of deceptiveness with the Seven of Swords. You're tired of people here like being dishonest, being sneaky, being strategic towards you. You care, but you're no longer being run and ruled by your emotions. you're tired, you're weary, and you have mastered your emotions. You've gained a lot of emotional maturity here, and it's something that is reflecting a lot of your healing with transformation with the death card here. You've basically gone through like pollution, right? It's the sea being polluted and the animals being rescued. Like, you're always there for other people. You're willing to help and care for other people. I don't know if you can see how they're getting the animals from the ocean. Like, you're willing to be there for others that are suffering, that are going through things, but others have not been there for you. You've always been there to give a hug, to give a helping hand, to give some words of encouragement. But that has also been your trap. That has caused you a lot of karmic cycles, okay? With Capricorn energy here, and the Hanged Man, you kind of felt, you see how he's in a net as well, and he's in a cage. So it's like, that's been your biggest blessing, but your biggest curse, your big heart. And that is something that, you know, you're learning to discipline. You're hardening it for your own well-being, for your own health, for your own mental, emotional health here. What is coming for the collective because they've applied these techniques in their life? The Sun. You see the difference in the cards? Like, they're not so dark and gloomy. Like, liberation, freedom, happiness, joy, success. You needed to make these changes in your life in order for you to be liberated. They were keeping you stuck. Mira que ojitos bonitos, right? It's like, look at those beautiful eyes, right? It's like they say that the eyes are the windows to the soul. So basically, your eyes are changing, like the way you see, the way your stare looks to some people. You can see when somebody is sad, when somebody has like a dull look in their face, right? When somebody's tired. So even your eyes are regaining like a brightness to them. And yeah, it's where you're fighting through all of the things that were karmic, all of the things that were a heavy load on you. They were just too much on your back, and people were not being appreciative. Okay, you might have been married. This is for one or two people. You might have been married, and your father, especially if you're the feminine energy, they're noticing that you got tired and you got fed up. If you're the masculine energy, the father of this woman that you were married, or this feminine energy you were married to, notices where you're fucking done and fed up. Or they know, like, if you bump into them, they're gonna notice a change in your eyes, and they're gonna see how, damn, like, they can't ignore that you went through changes that needed to be done. Yeah, the 5 of Wands and the 3 of Cups. There was also like third parties here, like interfering a lot emotionally, or there was like 3 people that in specific that you would connect with, whether family, friends, loves, etc., that would cause you a lot of internal conflict. So instead, you're choosing to go towards what's bringing you passion in your life. What blessings are coming to the collective? Clarify more of the blessings. The 8 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles. The blessing that's coming to you is that you're getting out of your mind, and that you are going to start collaborating in what is necessary to overcome your stress, your anxiety, and that's going to lead you to a lot of financial stability, and also to have a more stable like family life where there's more like boundaries in the 3D realm. And also in your love life, you're going to manifest a relationship that's going to be stable, that's going to be serious here. That's going to be very transforming as well. It's going to be a result of your transformation, because you're going to manifest somebody that's more balanced based on your healing here. You've kept what you were going through for so long hidden, but you've done a lot of reflecting, and you're becoming harder. Injustice is coming in for all of your sadness, guys. And even in work, some people are noticing how you're leveling up energetically here. How you're being like, your energy is getting people's attention, and they're seeing how you're starting to receive the fruits of your labor with a lot of clarity. Of your labor. Maybe some of you are trying to start a label, and they're going to start seeing the rewards of it. And if you're doing some type of label in any way, shape, or form, like, that's going to start showing its results as well. You're going to start seeing things in a different perspective, that you're able to manifest, and that you're able to release yourself from any freaking trap, from any burden, from any matrix system that's trying to keep you in a loop. Then you're going to shift to being a lot happier, to manifesting a lot of new opportunities in your physical realm. But because you've maintained yourself in the Four of Pentacles, where you're no longer like being like distant, you're being loud and clear about what you have worked towards, what you have saved, what you have learned, what you've created and built in your 3D realm, right? And it's like, and that can be simply boundaries and your new way of life and your new way of thinking. So yeah, guys, whatever it is that you're doing here, like, it's super loud and clear that they can't ignore it, right? They can't ignore that you are becoming someone else that is different, that you're no longer who you used to be. But yeah, so that's what I have for you. I hope it helps you for something, that it prepares you for something, and I'll go ahead and see you in the next one. Bye.